If you're looking for hidden gems and unforgettable experiences, this episode is for you. I was at the Florida RV SuperShow in Tampa and had the opportunity to interview a number of seasoned travelers who shared their hidden gems across the U.S. and around the world and some unforgettable experiences. If you're new to Inspire Travels with Patti, I'm Patti Hunt, and I created this channel to inspire you to live life more fully. And that to me is through experiences, places you see, and people you meet. That's what it means to me to live life more fully. Well, this week at the Florida RV SuperShow, I came across a number of people that wanted to share those hidden gems and unforgettable experiences. Let's listen to some of the people who were willing to share their hidden gems.
One of our most incredible journeys, Brian, what is it?
Well, we walked in 2022 from Eglis, Switzerland, through the Swiss Alps, and then all the way to Rome, Italy. And it was a phenomenal journey, like 800 miles of walking.
We did this for turning 50. We wanted to do something really epic. And climbing the Swiss Alps was the most epic thing we could think of. We got to pet St. Bernard at a St. Bernard rescue. Brian hikes in sandals, and so he hiked through snow in the Alps. And of course, we had the best food, wine, and pasta.
Food in Italy is amazing. But now, because of that, we're leading groups so that people can take those unforgettable experiences with us. So we have a group walking this summer from Vecchio, Italy to Rome, just 80 miles.
However, we make it a little bit easier on them. We have a taxi service if people get tired. We got luggage service.
And all the wine you can drink.
Yeah, and pizza and pasta making classes. Like, it's incredible. That hike changed our life forever, for sure.
So I'm Brian.
I'm Michelle.
And we are cruising with the Colemans.
And we thank you for watching.
My name is Theresa Fernandez, and my channel is Beyond the Fern. And I travel in I call it a 2024 and a half Noovo life. So hidden gems. So I came across this town, Casey, Illinois, which I just happened to be staying at the KOA nearby because I was heading to Ohio. And this town has all through the town, the world's largest. So there's the world's largest bird cage, world's largest rocking chair, baseball bat, pencil, and you get a little map and you go around and you try to find all the items. And even on the weekends, like, there's actually a lot of people that come out to see it, and they have little trolleys that will take you around to the different items. I mean, it's just something you would never expect to find. And I always tell people, you wouldn't rent a hotel, or book a hotel, rent a car, get airline tickets to go there. But, you know, traveling on the road, it's such a fun little place to stop in. And even has a really good coffee shop and Mexican restaurant too. And I think next to the Mexican restaurant was the world's largest, was it the Ford or GM car key? Yeah. So it was really, really cute.
My hidden gem is Dangoli Beach in Texas. It's near Fort Lavaca. You get to camp actually out on the beach with your RV backed up to the actual water. There's great fishing spots. The food in the area is great, and I'm a beach girl, so I just love being able to walk out my door and just put my feet in the sand and enjoy salt life. And I'm Ashley from Campfires and Motors.
And you are?
Steve from Campfires and Motors. And my hidden gem is the Bighorn National Forest. Is an area by I believe it's called Burgess Junction. You can camp there in the National Forest. They have a couple of campgrounds where you can do like boondocking out there. We went in August, and there was deer and moose coming right up to our campsite, stuff like that. Got beautiful, wonderful pictures of moose all in the area. Right behind our camper was, I think it was the Tongue River, just kind of flowed right through. Big clearing and all the pine trees, and that river was right back behind us. It was beautiful.
Okay, so one of our first hidden gems, I think it was our actual first day full-time after we closed on the house.
Yep.
We hit the road, and it was in Elmira, New York, and it's called the Soaring Museum. And what they do is it's on a runway, and it's on the top of a hill, and the airplanes, they pull gliders into the air, then they glide around and they come back and land. And they actually parked us right on the runway fence. So, I mean, we actually could just watch them soar in and out all day long. It was glorious. I mean, and the museum's fantastic too, and you learn so much about the history of gliding, or they call it soaring to be proper.
But the planes are gliders?
Yes.
No engines.
Well, the engine planes are taking the gliders up, and then they unhitch.
Release them.
And then they come back and land, the engine planes, and then the gliders glide around, and then they come back and land.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're usually 1 or 2 person gliders. No more. We usually saw 1 person gliders.
That is very cool. And your names, who are you?
We are Heistmans Hit the Road, Ron and Jackie.
Thank you.
My name is Alyssa Chartier, and I work for Noovo Vans. My favorite hidden gem is Mendocino, California, and I know some people might know what it is, but it felt like such a hidden gem to me. That's where Sea Glass Beach is, out in Fort Bragg, and my husband and I had just started RVing, and we got there. We RV'd all the way up through Utah, all the way to Northern California, and we had been moving once a week with our tow behind, and we were so tired. And then we got to Mendocino, and we said, why don't we just stay here the whole summer? And I think that's what really feels like a hidden gem about it to me. It was that first time where we really said, okay, let's stop as RVers and really sit down and enjoy a place. And they have so many cute bookshops, and it's kind of that tip of California where you get all the flora and fauna from Washington and Oregon. All of that stuff that's native there is also native just in that part of Northern California, but also the California flora and fauna is there as well. So it's just this lush, really biodiverse area that's unlike anything else in the world. It's absolutely beautiful.
Hi, Jess Walker with The Walkers Wandering, and I wanted to share one of our favorite hidden gems. Well, it's probably not so hidden, but it's one of our favorite places to stay. Yellowstone National Park has a campground inside called Fishing Bridge. And one of the reasons I love it, because you're right there on property, so you get to go and see so many amazing things. But when we stayed there last summer, or 2 summers ago rather, a bison decided that was just his grazing ground. And as campers, most people know to keep their distance, so nobody messed with him. But every day it was like a majestic creature was just grazing around our campground, eating grass, taking naps, and we would all respectfully watch from afar, but it was so cool to see. So I definitely recommend checking out the Fishing Bridge in Yellowstone National Park because it's one of the best places that we've stayed, and they do have full hookups.
So we're Mike and Joni with Those Who Glamp Together.
So one of the most unforgettable things we've ever done was travel to Iceland. We toured the whole country with a rooftop tent, camping at all the most amazing places. We swam in the Sulphur Fissure, which is a fissure that you can touch 2 tectonic plates, the North American and Eurasian tectonic plate, with both hands at the same time. It was amazing.
Pretty amazing.
I want to thank all of the people who were willing to share their hidden gems or unforgettable experiences, not only across the country, but around the world. If this resonated with you, I'd love for you to hit the follow button if you're on one of the podcast platforms. And if you want to see the people who shared, go to the YouTube channel and certainly hit that subscribe button. I'd love to hear your questions, comments, and any hidden gems that you have to share. And you could use that on any of my podcast or my social media platforms. And everything is at Inspire Travels with Patti. Thank you for listening. I want to leave you with this final message. Travel isn't just about where you go. It's about how you live. And I encourage you to live life to the fullest every day.